Yeah, they went all out. You gotta appreciate the commitment here on
I wonder
this.
if they're going to do that at all the comps from here on out.
It's fantastic.
All right, here we go. Isabella Wakeham on the move. Hopping her way through that spider hallway. Going to school at Texas A&M for kinesiology. Texas A&M being one of those senior military colleges. That was one I was looking at back in the day. Isabella looking for the ghost grab, trying to build up just a little bit more momentum. She's a two-time elite world champion for the WNL. Quick feet across that spinning log. Ooh, a little bit stumbled there on the dismount, but secures that point. See those athletes push that pipe out of the way to get that momentum built up a lot quicker. Same with the dismount. Ducking under, no worries. Competed on seasons 13 and 14 of A&W. Lots of experience. Lots of experience at these gym comps as well.
Puts herself in a 9th place, so she is actually locked in right now.
Probably wants to get a little more experience on the remainder portion of this course. Nice job grabbing on to final hold. Here we go, building up that swing on the hazard swing now. Nice latch on to the tick-tock and trying to get that momentum built up. Great grab onto that special delivery. Hold tight, looking for that full clear. Grabbing onto the ring. Gets the pillar. Needs to latch on, sprint on over, gets the clear. Nice job, Isabella. Impressive work. Going to go ahead and put her in a great position. So it's like the Luigi sound effects of him just sounding scared the whole time was so hilarious. Let's go.
Well, here we go, our final runner.
Luigi's got a bit more baritone to his voice than Mario. Still swinging in. Let's go. Check those overalls. I'd say overall he's doing pretty well. So far, so good. Phil, 16 years old. Working his way through these UFOs. Going for a big throw here.
He's going for the big one.
Mamma mia! Gets that throw and gets on out of there.
He's making quick work of it. If he wants top 10, he's just got to get there clean in under 1 minute and 38 seconds. He's well on his way. If he can do this on the first try, he'll be there.
Nice. Coming on down.
Puts him into 3rd place.
That pillar's in play.
And 7 seconds.
Trying to figure out this on guard bar. You can hear the Luigi sound effects in the crowd.
And you can see Phil is our last runner, so in 10th place, Enzo DeFerrari Wilson does sneak into the top 10.
Hold on tight. The next move coming down.
Let's see if he can hit this dismount here. It's going to slide on you.
There it is. Let's go. Nice job, Mr. Phil. Costumed up, no problem. All right, Isabella coming out of Iron Sports. Trains insane, puts in the work, and it shows. Strong performances on American Ninja Warrior and in competitions like this all throughout the seasons in various leagues across the country. Fun fact, if she could, she would eat tacos every day. Now she's going to be trying to eat up the course.
Eat tacos every day.
Hey man, I'm a fan of Taco Bell. I'm right there with her.
Strat, if you were going to eat the same food every day and you can't say Waffle House, what's it going to be?
Oh no, hold on. We'll save that thought. I don't know, man. I pretty much do eat the same food every day anyway. If I had my choice, it'd probably be sushi or ramen. The good kind. Isabella looking to kick that barrel out of the way.
Yeah, just trying to get it out of the way. Hopefully it doesn't come back at the wrong time. Okay.
At least it's padded. Superhero landing. Going to grab a little bit of that chalk for these UFO grabs. Currently at Texas A&M.
Is she going?
Going for a big throw, perhaps?
No, I think she's...
There we go. A little adjustment there. Line it up.
She's a little crooked here. She's going to take some patience to put this in the right direction.
Dialing it in, gets the throw out of there. A couple extra swings, but not any falls yet. Getting that swing built up for the TikTok. Just floats right on up to it. Looking for our special delivery now. Nice. Able to shake out in mid-swing. See if we go for a lâché or the static. Static hold, and nice job. Notice the pump of the knees, picking it up. Try to absorb some of that impact as you transfer it over. You don't want to get that full stretch. That's when those peel-outs tend to happen. That's going to throw her into that third position, as we have one more obstacle to go. Look for that full clear. Haven't seen one yet. Got a minute 30. Gonna go ahead and adjust her swing. Try to dial this in. Power move here. Ooh, gets the first. Gonna reposition those hands. She's eyeing the. Looks like she's eyeing the dismount. Potentially. Big swing coming up. Big throw. And just shy of the dismount. Taking some deep breaths there. That is a tough move from that far back at the end of a course. See what she decides to do for her second attempt here. Grabs on that first hook. Let's see if we adjust, try to get the next one or a dismount. We're going for another big try for the dismount here, and sticks the landing that time, diving forwards. And that's going to put her into first place. Excellent job, Isabella. Bringing a whole squad of ninjas into the competitive scene. Here we go, Kai on the move. It's been on a tear as of late. Winning multiple competitions. High-level competitions, that is. Moving through smoothly through these linked lâchés. Get out of the way, Ghosts. Ain't got no time for that. Kai flying on through. Go ahead and grab onto that barrel. Keep on barreling through. Big backswing to the state of Texas hold. Dipping on down. And just links everything, no problem. 45 seconds at this point. Go ahead and beeline lâché through. Hopping down 50 seconds to the on-guard bar. Doesn't take much to get these athletes dialed in. Close and open up shop. There's the first. Gets the second. And nails the dismount. One more obstacle to go. Insane pace. Wants to get up full clear with no fails. Just going to get a big backswing here to try to get as much momentum built up to go up that track. Don't want to go backwards. Oh, didn't dismount, but that's okay. Still plenty of momentum. Ooh, the tip on the table. Get out of there, Kai. Just needs to get that sideways throw. Wow, what a save there. And Kai jumping up to first place. Full clear at a minute 55.52 seconds. Impressive run. And Molly Haywood getting ready to take on the speed course. And here we go. Let's see her plan of attack here. Got the wobbly balance. Slow, smooth. Smooth is fast. On to the Lachey's. Gets the first one in hand. Grab and gets the dismount linked through.
Nice.
Oh, nice pull through. Able to get the off angle swing lined up just right. Moving quick here. Goes for the tick-tock. Bouncing through the trampolines now. Big bounce and a quick time to finish. That's going to put her in first for the speed at 37.10. It's about to be a barn burner. Let's see what he's got on this speed course. Big leap out. 1, 2, 3 across the wobbly balance beam. Can we get these linked throws on the flywheels? So getting to the platform first before the cargo net. That's the key. Getting on to that last platform for the tick-tock throw. Quick one-handed grab. Swinging around through. Hit those trampolines and diving to the platform in the buzzer. A 21.3 is going to put him in first place. Impressive stuff.
Clear in the open round. It was so exciting earlier today when we saw her run. First one to break through. And she's been doing well in the finals here too. A third place in the hybrid and a fifth in the speed.
Yeah, wants to get deep into the burnout here. Violet trying to get these captained hooks on the move. Ooh, a little miss there. Wants to adjust. Don't want to slap at that ring. It's going to start swinging all over the place. Good save. Watch out for the pillar. And nice transition over. Nice and steady here on these moves across. Smoothly on up. That's going to get her down the track and head on over to that first active rest. Going to wedge yourself in there. Much like the doorways your parents yell at you not to climb as a kid. That's where that skill comes in handy right now. Going for the Lachey's on the hooks now. Get across. First one, no problem. Not much room for the hands. Going with that switch grip grab. Good work.
Yeah, not much room for the hands, and the angle of it makes it feel a little less comfortable than you'd like.
Hold on to that corner. Lock in those legs. Going for that turnaround.
Nice toe hook there.
Yeah, that's some confidence in the shin strength, the pull power. Toe hooks, not my forte on any kind of rock climbing drills, and she just wants to keep on moving here. She's going to try to grab a little chalk. But like the rest position she's got, going on to the top of that ring and moving through now for the ascent. Here's some yelling from the sidelines. Keep breathing. Very important to do when you're out there. Sometimes you forget to do so when you're in those precarious positions.
That bumps her into third place.
Ooh, moving quick here. Hold tight. Nice. Needs to get on top. Legs on. Using that ring to help assist with the lift. And there's the next active rest. Nice job. Cruising to this point. So you're trying to shake out. Keep those hands loose. Not taking long to rest here. Really pushing the pace. Smart move, not going to take that risky grab on the ring.
Yeah, that's interesting because it bumps her into second place.
Watch that grab. Too much on that middle portion of the bar is going to be dropping that ring really fast. Come on. Patience. Lock it in. Incredible job here. She's got a minute and a half still.
Yeah, she has an amazing pace right now. She just has to lock in this last move. Come on, Violet.
Pick it up and go.
Looking for first place
First
on
try.
the burnout
Get
here.
it. Fighting through.
Get to that pole.
It's a rest point here. Locks it in.
That puts her in first place on the burnout here, Strat. She's 1 point behind Madeline.
Well, she's only got a minute to go, and I think she wants to get that full clear. Last obstacle here. She's trying to twist that around a little bit. Oh, no! Unable to get the transition out off of the rest point. Incredible run to lock in first place. Repping that danger zone. See how he does on the burnout. He's gotten fourth place in the first two waves so far. Hybrid and speed. See what he's got in store for us on the burnout. Moving smoothly through these first couple of holds. You're seeing him move through stuff. He just knows how to stay straight-armed, not really bending the arms, putting too much strain, unnecessary strain on those biceps. Just knows how to stay nice and loose. Maintain proper body position as he gets through things. Tyler hopping his way down the ropes. Going to take some impacts as he goes, but keeping those legs locked on. Nice, trying to get to the very end so he can free swing out to the ring. Moving pretty quick.
So I think first place might be out of the question for Tyler here on the day, but he can still take second place. He's going to have to beat Sam on the burnout.
Ooh, that bumps him into third place already.
And he might have to hope for a little bit of help with the remaining two athletes. If they also beat Sam, it would bump Tyler potentially into second place. But he's top three right now. He's on the podium with 2 runners to go.
And here we go. Just a little bit of rest. Now wants to get going. See what he's got on these spinning boxes here. Another DGS special. Nice quick match onto that front portion of the cliffhanger. Quick little twist around. Controlling that swing. Putting him into second place in the burnout. Wants to further solidify that spot.
Yeah, Stratton. Phil Folsom is going to keep a close eye on this run here because he's got a second and a fifth. If Tyler can somehow beat Kai and Isaiah can beat Kai, it might not be out of the question for Phil with a first place.
Ooh, Tyler getting a little tangled up here, trying to find the rhythm. He's just got too much backswing. There it is. And take his time here. Almost, going for a little spin around. A little spin-a-rooney.
You got to be so precise here.
Yeah, that's a bit frustrating when you're out there and you think you got in the position you want to be in. Patience is the name of the game. Nice job. He's got one more move to make. Straight armed here. He's really saving that forearm and bicep strength. Just being able to shake out, maintain that energy. Got to get to that red bar. Come on, Tyler. Locks it in, gets another point.
Can he make this big move?
Wow.
Oh my gosh, Strat.
Hold on tight. Here's another chalk point.
Unbelievable.
Gets the point for the next obstacle. That is the clear. Once you hit that ring, that is clear for this series here. But now it's got to be into the spine we go. Time for some spinal tap. He's only got about 40 seconds left. Got to wonder if he's aware of the time at this point. Time goes super fast. Too much chalk getting thrown off of his hands. Here we go. Got to fight for it here. All of these are locked in now. It just needs that explosiveness to get built up. Oh, what's he got in store here?
Oh, he's going for a big move.
Hold on tight.
Oh
Yo!
my gosh.
He's got to go, though. He's only got about 10 seconds. And I think that was the clear point, getting onto that black bar. Woo. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's the time. But we don't see much burnout. Clears, and oh, we were gonna usually let him keep going here, just in the sake of the spirit of the sport. Great job, Tyler Smith.